Hey, what's going on, everyone? Don here from UploadVR, and today we're going to be doing some crazy stuff. That's right. So if you read the site, you know I just dropped an article on how to create an amusement park, basically, in your living room. And I was so excited, I wanted to instantly go live and share it with everybody. Now, as it was the other day, a little different on the stream today. Ian is on vacation. I know he's taking an actual vacation. Beck is working hard on getting everything ready to go for our summer showcase. So once again, today we are going to be joined by my wife, Stacey. And, you know, I'm really happy that she gets to come along for this one. We both like going to amusement parks. So Stacey, how you doing today?
Doing good. I'm ready to see this go.
Right on. So, all right. Well, I want to thank everybody else for coming by the stream to check out what we're doing here today on UploadVR. If you don't mind and you do like it, give it a like, give it a share, help us build an audience as we ride some epic roller coasters, pun completely intended. So for today, you guys see I am in a complete rig here. I've got a haptic suit on and we're just going full in. So I want to thank Y'all VR Motion Simulators. I want to thank Haptics for providing the gear that we're using on today's stream. So today we're going to be starting out with epic roller coasters. This one is available for Quest and PC VR. It is one of the longest running, most fleshed out roller coaster games I've ever seen in virtual reality. There are over 30 DLC tracks that you can ride. And, you know, kind of like our fascination with Walkabout Mini Golf, all of these tracks are super polished and artistic and detailed and just absolutely fantastic. There's tons of riders that you can ride with. You can even ride in multiplayer. So very cool there. So, all right, Stacey, before we get started, do we have anybody in the chat? We have any questions, comments, concerns?
Of course, we have Arlen.
Hey, Arlen, what's going on, buddy? It's great to see you. It's been a few. I know I've been gone personally. Finally, you can hear my voice is getting better. I'm finally getting over the stupid long COVID. So yeah, very, very good to see everybody. And all right, we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to be doing this for about an hour today. I am going to spend most of my time in epic roller coasters, and you'll see why. These are just epic. No, you know, pun again, completely intended. And then we'll try, sometimes a little difficult in the simulator to switch games, but we will attempt to switch to some No Limits 2 roller coaster simulator on Steam once we finish up with a few of the tracks here on Epic, to ride a few real world roller coasters. So if you have a real world roller coaster in mind that is in No Limits 2, throw it in the chat and we'll see if it's one that we can actually get to, or if you're familiar with epic roller coasters from B4T Games, let me know which ones you want to see in a motion simulator. So I'm going to start out by doing one of the first rides, and then we're going to just jump and do, you know, one of the tracks in each one of the DLCs here, especially focusing on the Real Places DLC, which is their latest, and just some really cool Dynasty Dash in here just blew my mind. So, all right, first rides. Let's go first rides. All right, so we've got Wings of Darkness, Rock Falls, Secret Cave, T-Rex Kingdom, or the Tropical Island. So I don't know, Stace, what do you think?
I don't know, man. With all that head bob I've just been watching, it kind of feels like I've already been on a roller coaster.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But
yes, I'm excited.
I'm going to go with the cave.
You're going to go with the Secret Cave. Okay, very good choice.
And hi, Andrew.
So now, first, hey, Andrew, how's it going? First rides here, these are going to be the free tracks that you do get when you download the Epic Roller Coasters. Of course, there are different modes you can play on each track. You can do a race. I tried the race. It wasn't what I thought. You weren't really racing anybody. You were racing against time, and you can start and stop the coaster, but you black out. Not really going to do a lot of race today, but the Classic and the Shooter are great. In fact, the Shooter, they even have a tournament coming up that I might be participating in. So more news to come on that. But we're going to just start with a classic kart ride here. Now you can select your cart. You've got multiple carts, so any cart on any other track that you own, you can ride on any track that you want. We're just going to select that. And of course, you can also select companions. We can ride with Santa, the soldier, the warrior. Looks like you got a couple of zombie guys here. We got the goblin, the cyborg, the mummy, and Hopper.
Well,
yeah, we got to ride with Hopper. I mean, come on. You know, that's like a match made in heaven there. So, a grumpy rabbit and a grumpy old man riding a roller coaster together.
Is there interaction between you and the other character, or?
No, not really. They're just kind of there to fill the seat so you don't feel like you're riding by yourself. Oh boy, it's already rumbling. All right, we're starting to get our first little rumbles from the simulator here.
And how about the haptic vest?
Loading up. Yep, I got a little buzz from, actually it turned off. There we go. Turn those back on. You know, and I got to say, adding the B haptics was just amazing. Hey, Hopper, how's it going? Now, if I look over, you might see these little symbols in here. This is UploadVR. This is a special program that I'm using that allows me to do what's called motion compensation. We'll talk a little bit about that for people who are not familiar with how motion simulators work throughout the stream. But for now, let's take a ride. Oh boy, here we go.
Poor dude sitting on the rock needs a ride.
You know, he's just chilling. He's just waiting for us to leave so he can jump in the water. Oh, we got fish.
See, I told you that's where the haptic vest would come in handy.
Yep. Oh, it is. No,
Get hit by a car.
You feel the buzz. Oh, here we go. Oh man, the pitch back on this simulator is, I think, it's got the widest range of motion for any simulator on the open market for consumers right now. But you can pitch almost vertical, and it just is a weird feeling. Oh, this is so slow and gentle.
Aww.
It's a nice little start. I mean, it is one of the first coasters, you know. Now, trust me, we will ride some pretty insane stuff here in a little while.
So Viper's asking, does the haptic vest support roller coasters now?
It does in this one. Now, the haptic vest supports a lot through its audio to haptics. And I just recently got this over the last weekend, so I'm kind of still evaluating and figuring it all out. But this one actually uses their SDK, so it's got native support. So no bridge required. Now, for those of you who ask, I am playing this also today from the Steam version of Epic Roller Coasters. But this does have a full Quest release that works 100% natively with the vest, the arms, the simulator, no PC required. So, it's a little dark in here.
It is dark,
Ooh, now it's getting really dark. Now I'm scared because I don't know what's coming next. Oh! Okay, that's a freaky feeling because you don't know how it's going to move you. Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah, okay. I get that. Whoa! Oh, wow. Oh, God, you really feel it.
So do you get kind of a G-force-ish sensation?
You do. Actually, yeah. There's ways that the simulator moves you. And a lot of times, like in this game, unlike the flight simulators, you'll see that it actually moves with the tracks. Sometimes if it moves you in the opposite direction, it can simulate the feeling of force and G's. So, okay, let's see. All right, so there we go. We ran our first baby ride here. Oh no, my vest is turning off. I hope the batteries were charged. I thought I had it on the charger last night. Let's make sure.
Viper says, I have the B-Haptic 40, but I didn't know it supported that game.
Yeah, no, it absolutely, right here. I'm actually in there, so you can see right here in the hardware, you do have the B-Haptic support. It says they're disconnected, and it always says they're disconnected, but they're connected, so I don't know how that's working. We can also turn on the weapon recoil if I do the shooter game, which we'll do a shooter game next. So I can turn on weapon recoil and kind of feel those shots. Now, I think I usually don't turn that on because if you were shooting a real gun, you wouldn't feel it hitting your chest. So to me, it feels a little weird to feel the recoil on the vest, but you know, it's just another buzz. So it's another sensation. Now, I also mentioned this in the article that right here, LBE, very cool to see that they've got this set up for location-based entertainment centers, because obviously not everybody's going to be able to do something like this in their own home, but for those who are looking for the same experience or a similar experience, support your local VR arcades. A lot of times these are owned by VR enthusiasts, just like all of us, who want to share their passions with the world. So they may have this in an area near you. So definitely seek out your local VR arcades. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay.
And yes, Kay, that chair is super cool. It is a very neat chair, especially for stuff like this. And Arlen wants to know, he gathers, my 3060 is good enough for the PC VR version of this?
I would believe so, yeah. 3060 should run this. I mean, this one runs flawlessly on a Quest. And it's one of the few that I can say the graphics aren't more souped up than I see on Quest 3. So if you can run it successfully on Quest 3, your 3060 should handle this. So, okay. So let's see. We need to do another track here. So let's see. We've got SpongeBob SquarePants. We got Fantasy. I got Candyland. I'm not done any of the Candyland tracks. That's the real places. Like I said, actually no. Let's do the real places next because I really want to do one of these two. And let's do, what do you think? Dynasty Dash, or you want to do Great Wall of China or Roman Colosseum?
Oh gosh, the Great Wall of China.
Great Wall of China. Okay. And I don't know. You think I should do the shooter for this one?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Now I'm gonna go easy because I'm on stream and I'm not, paying attention and all that. So, and that way everybody doesn't go, "Oh my God, you're such a bad shot." So, yeah, you guys try to shoot all these targets while you're getting flung around in a motion simulator. It's a little different. So, let's put it this way: if I do compete in the tournament, I probably won't be doing it in the simulator, because it definitely makes things a little harder. All right, there we go. We got our little initial buzz. Okay, so now this, there are like rules to this. Like I've got to shoot targets. I got to keep hitting targets. That's why I'm doing it on easy, because I don't want to just stop the ride mid-ride. So, but this is such a good one. Oh, you don't get the monkey and stuff when you do the shooter though. You don't get the story elements. I wanted the story elements. Well, we'll do that the road.
Yeah.
Slow-mo. Oh, now we're going fast.
Yeehaw, go get him.
I'm telling you. Woohoo! Oh, wait until the dragon comes.
You just got smacked in the face by a
You just got smacked in the face by a drone?
I hit a limb. It looked like you went straight through a tree.
I was going to say, who's flying drones in my studio? Ah! Could y'all please pause your war so I can shoot at these for a second? Amazing. No, it really is. Really a horrible shot. You see like the bullets curve a little bit.
Oh, what movie was that from?
Where you can shoot around corners?
The curve the bullet thing.
Yeah. You talking about the Travolta? Oh my God! I mean, you really feel it when it pushes you back. Oh, here we go. All right. I'm about to hit a fast section through the Great Wall. I just hope I can keep hitting targets to keep us going.
Oh, is that what?
This is where it gets a little intense, right here.
We're staring at the bottom of your feet.
Well, yeah, that's going to happen. There we go.
Yep.
Whoa. Nice that they give you a nice little slow-mo for that one.
David, the chair is not bolted to the floor.
No, but it's heavy enough to where if you put some rubber feet on it, and I have it on rubber mats that definitely will not move much. But yes, I would love to bolt it to the floor. We just have, oh my God. Oh, I cannot stress how much you feel this. Whoa. Whoa!
Oh no! What did? Oh.
Okay, so I got to comment on that. That's one of my favorite sensations when I'm doing the roller coaster games. Is okay. So the chair itself. Oh, you can't shoot the dragon. The chair itself also has its own haptics going on. Yeah, I think my haptic vest is coming out on me. I don't know why it didn't charge at the time. The chair itself also has haptics. So when you lose the track, so to speak, like what you just saw there, you feel it, and all of a sudden there's no feeling of rumble from underneath you, and you really feel like all of a sudden you are flying in air, and like it is a visceral sensation. Oh my God. I can't believe I can talk while I'm doing this.
No, you're doing a great job. Hey, since you're talking, Viper wants to know how much does the chair cost?
Okay.
Does it work with driving and flight sim?
Oh, it does work with driving and flight sims. Those are even better than that. And we're going to get to those down the road. The chair itself, okay, the chair itself, if you go to UploadVR.com, you can buy the base of the chair, which is all the moving parts, for $3,990 plus shipping. Okay, the seat itself, you can bolt pretty much any gaming seat. You know, so if you have your favorite, you know, comfy gaming chair. Hold on. You have your favorite comfy gaming chair that you love. You can take it right off of the base that it's on, and you can bolt it right to this. If you want this chair that is not the most comfortable, but it's pretty cool. It lights up, it does all that. It's an extra $200 for the seat. These table things right here are $149 a piece, and that comes with the rails that they go in. It does not come with the risers. This is a little ghetto thing that I did. I repurposed the chair arms because I didn't want my HOTAS down here low. I wanted it up here high so that I could put my shifter for my driving down here low, which felt natural, where this felt more natural up here. So, all in for the chair, if you got it completely decked out, like everything they offer for it, you're probably looking at a little north of $5,000 shipped. So, if that answers the question.
Yep.
Excuse me for the coughing. I am still getting over the long COVID. All right, so let's ride another coaster. I love that one, but you didn't get to see the cool monkey,
Yeah.
So
I have to say I'm rather impressed with your ability to answer questions, shoot guns, and ride a roller coaster.
I am a professional. Don't attempt this at home. So, all right, where should we go next? Should we leave it up to chat, or do you want to choose another one? We've got SpongeBob tracks. We've got the fantasy tracks. We've got the horror Candyland tracks. Other real places tracks that are amazing. We will do Colosseum. I love that one. The
first
Brazilian
person to
dunes.
throw something out there will.
What's that?
I said the first person to throw a request out there. I'm
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards horror.
You're leaning towards horror. I haven't seen the Candyland tracks, so.
Oh, it's a horror Candyland?
Yeah, it's like, look at those things. Look, they don't look too happy. I mean, that thing looks like it wants to like.
All I'm seeing is a very tiny.
I'm seeing gummy bears that want to bite back. So,
Wanted. The movie was Wanted. Yes, thank you.
What's that?
I'm just answering a question.
Okay. Let's see here. Amusement park. There's some pretty cool ones here. Tuwhena. Oh, this one's awesome. The Tuwhena Volcano. And then the super coasters. These are like the really cool ones. These are like you're going through like cities and so. All right, we'll give you like 30 more seconds here, and if not, we'll go ahead and pick. Or Stacey, you can pick another one.
The
here.
real places, so those are actual roller coasters.
No, none of these are okay. Nothing
in
in Epic is real roller coasters.
Gotcha.
Okay, all of these are fake roller coasters. They're just based on real places, like the Colosseum in Rome, Yellowstone. The Brazilian dunes is the first one I did, and it was really cool. Antarctica with the penguins and, you know, stuff like that. So.
It would be neat if they would allow for, you know,
like actual roller coasters?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that
like
we're going to get into in the back half of the stream with No Limits 2, which is a roller coaster game that actually is designed by real roller coaster designers.
Neat.
And they use it, I'm sorry, not designed by, real roller coaster designers use this video game to prototype their roller coasters.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because it has like some insane physics, and we'll get to that. And we can actually, as you see in the article that I released this afternoon, I rode what was used to be the most dangerous and even deadly. There was actually a death on it, roller coaster in that called the Crystal Beach Cyclone. So if you're not familiar with the backstory of the Crystal Beach Cyclone, check out the article. I've got a little bit of the backstory in there, or if not, look it up. It's kind of fascinating. They used to have a nurse stationed at the end of the ride because so many people would come off of it injured. But yet it ran for like years and years and years.
Was that the 80s?
No, this was like the 20s and 30s. Yeah, so completely different time.
Okay, dealer's choice.
All right, dealer's choice. All right, what do you think?
Oh, am I the dealer? Okay.
You're the dealer. I'm the writer. You're the dealer.
Do the horror one.
The horror one. Okay, we'll try one. What do you think? Let's do Boo-Licious here.
Okay.
Yeah, grab your garlic cloves and your candle to light the way. Oh, this is comfortable though. Well, it's real short though. Okay, it's a real short one. And we'll just do classic. And by myself.
Are they categorized
I see a
by
spider.
Intensity level?
Yeah, yes. There are some that get extremely intense, like speeds of over 180 miles an hour.
Fun.
And you know, let me tell you, as I turn it back on again, the vest really helps with that sensation of speed. All right, here we go. I don't like the way you guys are looking at me.
Look, you're so friendly.
Hi guys, how's it going?
They just want to be friends.
Oh, what happened? Well, oh, no, that was weird. It did. It felt like I got lifted up. Whoa. Oh, uh-oh. Well, this ain't good. Oh. Up. Excuse me.
Oh. It's kind of like Willy Wonka gone bad.
Yeah, or something I did in the 80s coming back to haunt me.
Right.
Whoa. But this is so cute. This is like the kiddie coaster. It's so gentle. Compared to some of the other stuff I've ridden lately. It's like...
And see, I'm choosing things like, oh, look at the cute little bears. Do that one.
Yeah, we'll do an intense one next.
Yes, do it.
Whoa, hey, you shouldn't have been on... Whoa, big hand. So, okay, this gives me a chance, though, to really comment on B4T games. So, you know, one of the things, we cover a lot of Walkabout Mini Golf, and the game itself is obviously amazing, but we cover it a lot because of just the artistry that goes into their courses and all of their course DLCs. And, you know, I think I've kind of found an analog here with B4T and all of their tracks for Epic Roller Coasters. I mean, having over 30 DLC tracks to ride, each one of them providing experiences like this, not just the roller coaster. We have some amazing looking graphics going on here. And again, what you're seeing here is PC VR, but you really get an extremely similar experience on Quest 3. So, you know, it's one of those rare games where I don't feel like I'm getting any... Well, I can't say anything. I don't feel like I'm getting much more fidelity. Whoa, hey, Jason Bear. I don't feel like I'm getting much more fidelity by playing it on the PC than I would in the Quest. So, all right, that was cute.
So that's kind of hilarious that it's under horror.
Yeah, well, it's not under horror. It's just it had like creepy bears and stuff.
Gotcha,
so, I mean, I'm sure there's some other horror-ish ones that we could probably find. So, Let's see here. Let's do a super coaster next.
Okay.
Mr.
Lord Beavis,
hey,
we
Lord
like
Beavis.
your name, but also the winning lottery numbers to get that chair.
The winning lottery numbers to get this chair. Whoops,
yeah,
no,
we hear you on that one. The fine folks at y'all
I do want to
were
exit
very
the lobby
kind.
real quick. I'm going to see if I can see if the haptics keep logging out here. Bear with me for 1 second here, folks.
How's that other simulator? I know I'm coming into this late. Have you already played the other roller coaster simulator live?
No, I have not. We're waiting for No Limits 2. We're going to see if we can transition from this game to No Limits 2 for the back half of the stream. So, okay. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'll have to do some adjustments, I'm thinking. Oops. You guys didn't need to see that. Okay, anyway, Super Coaster. What do you think? Armageddon is good. Neon Rider is neat.
I'm not going to choose this time.
Okay, no, you want me to choose this time?
Choose this time.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's do... I want one that's intense. Okay, Armageddon's intense. Yeah, I think these are all intense. Yeah, intense. Okay, let's do Dreadblood. I haven't done Dreadblood, so this will be new for me. And again, I'm just going to stick with the classic because the shooter gets a little insane. However, we will do a couple more shooters.
Okay. Beavis, I want to know how to find some of the accurate recreations in that one.
Accurate recreations are going to be when we go to No Limits 2 here in a minute. Yeah, accurate recreations are, you're going to find those in No Limits 2. Those are actual roller coasters that you can ride in real amusement parks.
I think that's what I was asking earlier.
Okay.
Is there a pack or something that these are real roller coasters that exist in the world
and
that
again,
are recreated
not for
this?
epic roller coasters, not for what we're playing now, but yes, in the next game, yes, there are, yes, you can ride the real roller coasters. Okay. The detail level in these maps is insane. This is great. You know, you think it's just going to be some cheesy little roller coaster game, and then you get in here and you just realize that it's so much more. Oh yeah, feeling that. Feeling that. Okay. Nice little slow start to this one, but I have a feeling things are about to get wild. Is the stream looking a little dark?
It is a little dark, yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is a very dark level. So again, I had not played this one. This is a first, so I was not aware it was this dark. So apologies if you're having a little trouble seeing it. But I do want to thank everybody who is coming out to the stream to check out what we're doing here today on UploadVR.com. So, and speaking of the .com, if you haven't already, go over to the website, check out the article I wrote on this today, and check out all the other great news that we're putting out every day. And if you like everything that you see here and there, do us a solid and become a member. Oh, okay. We got an elevator here. What's going on?
Oh, this sounds horrifying. David Stewart. For true scares, how about a roller coaster that falls apart as you ride it?
Oh my God, no.
That would be
horrible. Oh God, could you imagine and feeling the haptics of like the track pieces falling away as you're like racing to get to the end?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be insane. You know what's not insane so far? This. I really hope this picks up.
Yeah, no, this is it. You get to wait in a waiting room.
This is like the lazy river of zombie monster coasters.
Arlen is wondering if some of the roller coasters they have over there in Cedar Point get some representation of Cedar Point.
I believe they do, actually. Like I said, we'll ride one or two more here in Epic, and then I think we'll switch to No Limits. What do you think? Since everybody's wanting to see the real coasters. Sweet.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So this is surely.
Surely this has got to have like some. Man, this is a long ride too. I think it's like 5 or 7 minutes.
Whoa, seriously?
Yeah.
This is why it's 5 or 7 minutes.
I guess.
Nah, come on. You're gonna go past these doors. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, this guy. He's gonna go. Hey. Oh.
Aha.
There we go. Whoa. Okay. Oh, there's that sense of no track underneath me. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. I need to shut my mouth. Oh no. No, 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 no. Ooh, you feel it. Oh, you feel it. Whoa. Oh. God, but it feels good. So good. I gotta say too, like I used to have the old Yaw VR simulator, the bowl, the taco bowl, and while it was neat, it wasn't as smooth as this. Like you're sitting here in the room, I mean, you barely hear this thing, right? Stace?
Yeah, it's just a tiny bit creaky. Sorry, I'm
Creaky.
like fascinated by watching.
Oh yeah.
I'm just watching the screen.
Okay. Yeah, a little creaky, but like the old one, you heard all the clicks and clacks and the grinding of the motors. And
Yeah.
now they've gone to a timing belt system. It's just, everything is so smooth.
Oh, a couple of great ideas, CJ. They need a fan
CJ.
accessory in the front
They
that
do.
dynamically speeds up and slows down.
And they have that.
Oh, hey, cool.
Yes, that is Sim Racing Studio, is another motion compensation. I'm sorry, another motion software that you can use. There are several that you can use: Sim Tool, Sim Hub, Sim Racing Studio, Y'all Game Link. But Sim Racing Studio also sells accessories for simulator, and one of the packs that they sell, I think it's about $400, is 2 fans that you can put on here that are motion controlled. Now, Yaw, through their just Game Link software, I have to research this, has, oh my God, these are bodies. Oh, ooh. Oh, it'd be wild if I could use my hands to push them out of the way.
Yeah, that
So,
would
all right,
be neat.
B4T, if you're watching, come on, add hands.
A little bit of.
Anyway, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Lost my train of thought. I know, something about something or blah, blah, blah.
Fans and
Fans, yes.
blowing.
So you can, they have a smart plug setting in the Yaw simulator software. So I'm assuming you could take a smart plug and hook it to a regular fan, and as long as that fan had multiple speeds, you could do something similar on the cheap. But the Sim Racing Studio stuff is pro, and apparently it works really good. I'd also like to get one of those fans that does hot and cold, so that you can have warm air or cool air. I do put a pole fan in front of me when I'm driving and flying. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop this one. This one's kind of boring.
Aw.
All right, you want me to get to the end?
Well, no. I mean, you can go ahead and stop it. I'm sad for you that you.
No, it's like, look, it's like, ooh, wow, watch this guy ride this roller coaster in VR. Wow, look at how fast
Look
that is.
at how relaxing that is.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Daniel Leeper says hello.
Hey, Daniel,
And
how's
this
it
is
going,
the coolest
buddy?
thing he's ever seen.
What's that?
He's just saying it's the coolest thing he's ever
Oh,
seen.
well, hey, thanks, man. It is definitely my new favorite big boy toy. So, okay, that was a letdown. I'm going to do another super coaster, but we're definitely not doing Dread Blood again.
It
So,
had potential.
I know Neon Rider's pretty wild, and I know Armageddon's pretty wild. We'll stick with the Apocalypse theme here and go Armageddon.
Is it gonna sing the song?
Don't want to close my eyes. What? Oh, wrong Armageddon? Sorry. I just showed that to Emily, actually. I'm in the
She
process of
still
showing my
says
daughter.
that she loves it.
Yeah, I'm in the process of showing my daughter all these, my favorite films of the 80s and 90s. Let's ride with the Candy Bear.
Armageddon kind of reminded me of the electric boosted wooden coaster at Six Flags that was for Terminator.
Oh, yeah. Now, you know one thing I never got a chance to do, if you remember back in the day, and I think there are still a few amusement parks that do it, but remember when I was heavy into the Gear VR? And Six Flags had that coaster that you actually wore a Gear VR on the ride. I totally wanted to do that so bad. Because I just think that that would be... Oops. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I hit recenter and...
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Are you going to, like, ride backwards or sideways? You're side saddle. You're going to ride this thing side saddle.
Yeah.
Oh, no. This might be a fun experience.
No, we can't do that. I can't ride it side saddle. No, no. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why it's not centering me. Okay,
Beavis,
could you throw up the transition screen for a second, Stacey?
Hang on, we've got a little technical
glitch we got to work out here for just a second. Just 1 second.
Give us just a uno momento. We will be right back.
Okay.
Muted.
Okay. This might be wild.
So we're just going to ride this side saddle.
Yeah. Well, no. Wait, okay. Maybe we're not. Hold on. I think... Surely there's a recenter button. Oh, long press the B button to reset your view. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Are we good? Are we back on stream?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Whoa! My God. Okay, yep. This one's not slow. This one's way more intense. Oh, wow. It's that.
Wow.
It's this sensation right here that gets you.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, guys, I'm going in. This would be a good one with the guns, actually. Whoa! My God, I cannot wait until I get Star Wars Squadrons working in this. It is a supported game. We had a lot of people asking about that on the kayak stream that we did a few days ago in this. But for some reason, I'm having problems with the easy anti-cheat, thinking that I'm doing something wrong and shutting me down a lot. Oh, there it is again. It's this sensation. That is such a cool sensation. Boom, 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 boom. And then you feel it. Like, yes, everything stops. Like, you literally feel like all of a sudden everything just goes glass smooth. And like right there, like I feel nothing, and then boom, 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 boom. And then it's like, yeah, and that's exactly how it is. Boom, 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 boom. So, whoa. Oh. You just kind of, like way up here.
Yes, Erlen, it is all more bitter again.
I don't know, somehow our floor level got set wrong. Now I'm like I'm flying above the coaster. Woo! Oh man, this one's got a lot of jumps. So I said this on the kayak stream. Even though it would feel a little weird because you're sitting and your feet are facing forward.
Yeah.
Could you imagine playing Iron Man like this? Where you're flying through the air with your hands as jets and just like, oh wow. Woohoo, woohoo. Oh, this is great.
just get strapped into a surface that you can lay on, or?
Well, you know, I mean, funny thing is I've seen people modifying this chair. Like I showed you the one guy, he's modded with like a sawhorse and a motorcycle seat. He's made it into
wait, are you about to? Oh, I thought you were going to go backwards.
Motorcycle simulator. Nope, I'm going to smack my head into the wall here because I'm like way too tall.
Daniel says you're going to make him bankrupt because this looks so good.
I'm sorry. I just like playing with my cool toys.
Yeah, is your height?
Yeah, I don't know. Something got off when we changed, and so might try to fix it after this and then ride one more here and then we'll switch to no limits, okay?
Yeah, Viva said that you already got him by the X Arcade controller. And
oh my God.
Just waiting for the upgrade pack.
Pinball. Stay tuned. We have some coverage of that on the way. Just waiting on that myself. And then once I get it, we will have some coverage of the new Pinball FX Arcade. Wait, here we go. It's our favorite word on Upload. The X Arcade 2 TV XR controller.
5 times.
Whoa, that was cool.
You said you hadn't ridden this one before?
No, this one I have ridden. It was the other one, the slow one. That's why I didn't know it was so slow. Oh, hey y'all. Hey y'all. I'm falling in a hole here. Hi. How's it going? All right. Cool ride.
And you're back at Black Mesa.
I am in Black Mesa. Nice reference. Okay. I don't care if you guys see it. I'm just going to try real quick. I'm going to try a Steam Recenter.
David said he was looking at the X Arcade, but shipping to the UK was almost as much as the thing itself.
Oh, yeah. The shipping. Man, I really hate the fact that some places, it's an arm and a leg if you want to get. Like, I have friends in Australia, and I really feel bad every time they want to get something shipped. It's just. Man. But same here, like you know, if I was to order this actually ships from Hungary. So the company is based out of Hungary. So these, if you order in the United States, do have a little bit of shipping cost involved. So, okay, we're going classic. We're going to go to Rome. And again, we did the shooter. For this stream, there is a shooter game, but it gets really intense and it's really hard for me to pay attention. So we're going to do this, and I'll do one more in the shooter, and then we'll switch to no limits. How's that?
That works.
How are we doing on time?
Oh, you always ask me this. 44.
Okay. So we may end up a little over an hour today, because I do want to ride a few in no limits. If you need to dip out, Stacey, that's fine. Just let me know. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I really like this one. Okay. This has like become one of my favorites in the Real Places pack. Hey, little bear guy.
You got that mean gummy bear.
I do. He's my gummy bear pal. I like my gummy bear pal. What's going, y'all? Just gorgeous. Hey, how's it going? They're so friendly, too. You see everybody waving at me.
They know you're about to die.
Oh, hey, that guy stole some. Get him. Whoa, you're brave, dude. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gearing up for it. We're entering the Colosseum. Oh, it's when I reset in the game. All of a sudden, now I'm too tall. Crap. Oh, well, it's not going to really matter for this.
Oh, is that the track?
Yes. Here we go.
This is actually what happened in ancient Rome.
Yes, this is exactly why the gladiator fights were so amazing. Because they had King Kong monkeys and roller coaster tracks. So
historically accurate game.
Yes. Whoa! Hey, throw that at me.
CJ, history lesson seems legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it.
This is the revisionist history.
Thanks for joining, Daniel. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever
Hey,
it is
Daniel,
over there.
thank you for coming by, buddy. We'll see you in the next one. My microphone fell off again.
Yes, yes, that is. Arlen, that's why the Roman Empire fell. They stopped funding the roller coasters.
Yes.
It was all downhill from there.
And the Gorn Gladiator.
I was about to say.
Woohoo! God, I love that feeling.
You should be able to run into one and they turn into the pinata.
Yeah, there you go.
You know.
Put the pinata blood.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, this one really gets you with all these tight turns and
There is
mini
absolutely
loops.
no way I could handle any of
Oh,
these.
you'd be surprised.
No. I couldn't get through the kayak game without feeling sick.
And that's true. And here me, I'm just like, well, you know, it is what it is. Okay, that feels a little weird looking to the side as it's turning me. Ooh, man, you really feel it there.
Oh.
Whoa, oh, hey, buddy. Oh,
Oh, wait. What happened?
Oh.
Oh.
I
thought
just
something-
ruined the climactic moment there.
Oh, man.
It's like, yeah, the monkey hits you and then you spin out of control, so.
Momendo wants to know if you feel like Wade Watts in Ready Player One.
I do. I do. Some days I do. You know, these days lately with the new studio and all the cool gear and yeah, I'm rocking my my boot suit here and you know, got my Nolan Sorrento chair now, so yeah, I'm getting there. So, all right.
Yeah, Mad Hatter cups of tea on this thing are not a good idea.
Oh yeah, the teacups. That's the only thing that ever got me sick at Disneyland. Okay, one more, and we'll do a shooter, and then we'll switch to No Limits. We should do a shooter in SquarePants SpongeBob. I should go shooting up Bikini Bottom.
There you go.
All right, let's see.
Need all the Disney Star Wars rides in a simulator, says Mr. Beavis.
Yes, actually, here's it's a kind of interesting story from 3 years ago. I met the guy who made Star Tours and the Back to the Future ride for Disney, and he actually gave me the files for the Back to the Future ride, converted for Y'all One. I'm desperately looking through my hard drive to find those because I could recreate that Disney ride right here in my house. He was also in the process of redoing Star Tours, which is the Star Wars ride, and said that if he ever finished it, he would reach out to me again. I need to hit him back up. That was years ago, and see if he ever finished that project. So more to come on that. All right, bear with me. We're gonna do recenter Arama here. There we go. And recenter in the game. And for anybody who's just coming out to the stream, I want to thank you for joining us today on UploadVR's YouTube channel. If you haven't already seen the article covering this, head over to the site, check it out, and while you're there, do consider becoming a member to help support our work directly. It really does help us to bring you great content like we're doing today. So, all right, last roller coaster in Epic Roller Coasters for today. Let's see here, I want to pick a really good one. We're going to do a shooter. So let's see. Do another super coaster. What?
Mr. Beavis, we're all coming to you over to your house for the 4th of July to ride your new toy, right?
Well, yeah, I'm throwing down and making a couple of briskets, and you know, we'll just make a barbecue out of it. Let's see here. I also want to ride one I've never ridden. Oh, no, never mind. We're going to do Tuwhena Volcano as a shooter.
Is this a real place or is this a...
No, none of these are real places again. But this one is insane. This is like all of my heavy metal album covers came to life from the 80s. It's like I'm in a Ronnie James Dio album cover, and I'm like...
Oh, that would be interesting. David said, just watch F1 movie in 40X. Would be epic watching it in this.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
but needs someone to spray water on you.
No, yeah, that would be, yes, 4D. We need to turn this into a 4D coaster.
I told you.
Yeah.
I'm on standby.
Let's rock. Oh my goodness. That guy is super big and super pissed. I'm sorry, sir. They said I was supposed to shoot your stuff. He's not happy. Motion sequences are really freaky. I am feeling it. Feeling powerful. Oh, a loop. Ooh, God, that was a loop with a twist. I didn't have to pay extra. Get to the chopper! What's that? Oh, I wish you could, sweetie.
Oh, you could be sad.
Yeah, he's not happy. So, okay, all right. So that was
Arlen.
What?
Guns on a roller coaster. It doesn't get much more American than that.
Yep.
We need a big eagle
America.
flying over.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We need Freedom Coaster. All right. No, don't put that in their heads. They'll probably come up with it next as their next grift. So, okay. Not going to go there. So anyway, this was Epic Roller Coasters. Now, again, if you're just joining the stream, this is a game you can get for Quest. You can get for PC VR. And it is one that really you're not getting too much more with the PC VR version. A little bit prettier graphics, but performance is pretty much on point on both. And if you were to go and, buy a simulator like this, buy a haptics gear, well...
Ooh, hold your head still.
Yeah, it'll work natively. You don't need a PC at all. Just a Quest, the chair, the haptics vest, you're golden. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and shift gears, and we're going to ride a couple of real-world roller coasters now in No Limits 2 Roller Coaster Simulator. Stacey, would you go ahead and throw up the transition screen for me?
Will do.
And so unmute.
All right. This is the part where I have to dip out and Dawn takes over. It's been a blast. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day, evening, or whatever it is that you're doing.
All right, and that does mean, guys, that I will not be able to see your chat in real time, but as we round out the back half of the stream here, I will check periodically to make sure that everybody is out there and still watching. So, all right, here what we're doing is I am getting ready to go into No Limits 2. So that basically is one of the oldest roller coaster simulators out there. Started with No Limits back a while ago. This is also a game that is used by actual roller coaster designers to prototype and build for their systems. So very good here, and bear with me while I try to talk and chew gum at the same time, so to speak. Let's see here, looking for game link. For this one, we're going to need to start some software. Okay, game link is good. Status is stopped. All right, and get in the game here. No Limits 2. Start the device. Get a recenter. Start the plugin. Start the game. Okay, bear with me here, guys. I'm almost done. Got so many windows going on here. I hope they have Millennium Force. It's the tallest roller coaster at Cedar Point here in Ohio. Well, you know, Arlen, we're going to definitely check. I believe that they do have some Cedar Point roller coasters in here. Just bear with me for 1 second while I get the software up and running here. This is why it's always good to have a producer. So, okay, so game link is up. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, sorry about this, guys. Just bear with me 1 more second here. Just need to set a few more things. So, you know, when you're changing games in a simulator like I am now, it is not plug and play. So you roughly have to reconfigure. There are different softwares that work with different games. So for this one, we're going to actually be using a combination of 2 softwares that are made by y'all. So we're going to be using Infuse VR, and then we're also going to be using a software called Game Link. Now, Game Link is how the game telemetry data is intercepted, and with Game Link here, we should be able to. Okay, I'm going to come back off the transition, and you guys are probably going to see my Steam here for a minute, but there's no stopping that since I don't have a producer, but nothing you shouldn't be able to see. So you can see I'm starting the game through Game Link here. This is where I have to start the simulator. This is where we can recalibrate, recenter, and then we should be able to just launch the game directly and have it do everything that it needs to do. Okay, so now we are in No Limits 2 here. I do see that is over there. Just want to make sure that you guys are also seeing it. And you are, so very good. Okay, so here in No Limits 2, we've got a bunch of different roller coasters loaded up. And then, of course, there's a bunch that you can also download. So let's see here. Flying Beast, Flying Dutchman, Gwazi. It's not telling me which parks these are from, though. Venom. So, okay, so real quick, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to ride the basic ones here. Arlen, if you're still out there, give me the names of the actual roller coasters that you're looking for, and I will look through the list and see if I can find them, or we'll do a search. So, but we're just going to, just to test and make sure everything is working, we're going to start with just the basic Colossus here. And there is a possibility this may not work. I may have to stop and recalculate the simulator again, get it set up for another game. And no, actually, nope, yep, that's what I was worried about. So, all right, bear with me here. As you can see, I am now not turning with the simulator. So we need to, now I'm facing backwards. This might be a fun ride, actually. I should probably just ride this with no motion compensation so you guys can see how crazy it would get. But now, because the simulator is not compensated, you can see I'm sideways, but I'm going up and backwards. So, all right. Let's fix that. So to do that, infuse. I guess it would help. Let's see if it's compensated now. No, we might be compensated now. Go. Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool, I didn't have to stop the game. Alright, so now we're using one form of the motion compensation, which basically it locks the world to the simulator. I can also, for certain games, lock the world to one of the controllers. But now you can see as the simulator turns, I turn with it, and the world turns with it. So we have compensated for the additional motion. Cannot stress enough how much you feel this. I mean, how much you actually feel it. Now, right now, I've got no haptics from the vest in this one. I would have to go and turn on the audio to haptics, or I would have to turn on the haptics player. In the Epic roller coasters, we had native haptic support, so I did not have to use those softwares. I don't have them turned on at the moment. So now I just feel like I'm riding a roller coaster wearing a heavy tactical vest, but that's okay. All right. So as we come to the end of this ride, there we go. Oh, there's my recenter button. Menu. Exit. Oh, that's right. You can actually walk around in here. I forgot. So they do actually have amusement parks that you can go to in No Limits as well, and it looks like you can actually walk around in them, so that's kind of cool. But obviously we're here doing this in a chair today, so walking feels a little foreign. Let me get my menus on my wrist. Well, it's been a while since I played this. This is completely new here. Exit to the menu. Okay, we'll close that coaster out. I'm going to check chat here real quick, see if somebody found me a roller coaster to ride. Stand by. So many windows. There we go. Oh, Arlen had to go. Mad respect to that United Fit. Thank you, man. You gotta love the UFP. So, okay, this is the main problem with lots, not all PC. The level of software friction is too much for the average user. Yeah, you know, Arlen, I do agree. That right there does bring up a point. This is not plug and play. So, you know, for flight sim enthusiasts, though, for driving enthusiasts, I mean, you can see I've got it set up for both. Um, Obviously, once you have it dialed in to your game, it is literally jump in the seat, start the game. Everything is, you know, pretty much where you want to go. If you're game hopping like I am, or, you know, doing that, well, yeah, there's going to be some pain points, some little configuration things that you're going to have to do over the course of changing games. So, okay. All right. So Arlen, he's got to go. All right. So he did not pick a roller coaster, so we're just going to go ahead and ride a few more here. We'll ride some of the crazier ones, and then I think we will call it a day. Now, like you said, Flat Ride Park here, you can see there are also parks. You can go ahead and walk around. So let's see, Flying Dutchman, Gwazi, ooh, Hydra. Hydra's a good one. Kingsland, Kumba. Ooh, I like Kumba. Okay, we'll do Kumba. Kumba's got lots of zippy little twists. So. Go. Oh boy, what am I getting myself into? Okay, and apologies if the frame rate isn't that great right now. I don't know what's going on. Normally my 4090 would tear this up, but I'm seeing some frame stutters. Could be from all the software switching, could be something running in the background. Seems like it's cleared up now though, so. I think they need to sell that. I think y'all needs to sell a pullover bar instead of the 4-point harness here. As a, oh, one of my harnesses is not fully strapped in. Ah. Correct that. It's like you feel like you're getting into a fighter jet here. Oh boy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Motion compensation, but that's okay. Woo! God, you feel that so much. Especially these loopy twisties. Whoa, that one. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, there is some insane physics going on in this thing. Now, it's probably not helping that my motion compensation is a little off right now. As you can see, I'm kind of twisting around in my chair in the game. So, oh my God. Oh, craziness. So fast. God, I feel that sensation of speed so much. Okay, there we go. Yeah, definitely got to find out what's going on here with No Limits graphics settings. This got me all over the place, as well as the motion compensation settings here. We're going to do a different form of motion compensation real quick. I actually don't need to come out. I can do that from right in here. So once again, I'm going to go back into Infuse. I'm going to actually smooth that out a little bit. And this time we're going to compensate to one of the controllers, because that is actually the best motion compensation we can do. And now the world is solidly locked to my left controller there. And we'll go ahead and give it some smoothing. Smooth that out. Let's say about 40, 39, that works. And then we'll turn that off. Now, another cool thing with Infuse is you can always have hands, at least hand models in the games. And you can also put models of your actual real world peripherals overlaid into games. Now, the only bad thing about using it for the motion compensation with the hand is I'm going to have a hand here in my face the whole time that I ride. So obviously better if you have, you know, the ability to turn the hand models off in the game. There might be a way to do that in here, but I'm not going to waste our time going to look for it. So, okay, we're going to ride one more. Ooh, Flying Beast, large coaster at the top of a mountain. That sounds fun. Okay, so we're going to ride Flying Beast. I'm going to check a little chat, and then I think that should put us a little over an hour, and then I'm going to let everybody get back onto their days, because after riding 20 roller coasters in a row, I'm ready for a break. So, all right, let's do Flying Beast. And see if it's a little better compensated this time now that we tracked it to the controller. Okay, here we go. Starting to feel that anticipation. Oh, this is a hanging one. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know how this is going to react. Oh, boy, this could be rough. Yeah, this is weird. Because it's got the simulator pointed down. No, this one may not work right. And the world's going to move with my hand. Oh, Lord. Yeah, okay. Okay, we got to get out of this. I'm going to have to force put the game in the middle of the game, because otherwise this is going to knock the crap out of me. Whew, okay. So that almost got wild. And the reason I had to do that is this particular roller coaster has you hanging underneath. So it put my simulator in a downward position, which means that it wasn't going to rotate correctly. So, okay, I think we'll go ahead and call it a day here, since No Limits needs a little more work before I can show it prime time. But I got to say, recapping what we've done here today, Epic Roller Coasters was absolutely amazing. B4T, you guys have knocked it. You guys have knocked it out of the park with all of the updates over the years. I cannot wait to play all of them in this chair. So I want to thank y'all. I want to thank Haptics. I want to thank everybody who made today's stream possible. So if you liked what you saw here today, please consider give this stream a like, give it a share, help us build a bigger audience, and let me know if you want to see me do more crazy streams like this, where I fling myself around in a motion simulator, maybe do some driving, some flying. Sky's the limit. But for me, for UploadVR today, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for coming by to check out what we do. Please also go over to the website, check out the article that I wrote about this, and while you're there, become a member. We'll see you in the next one. This is Don, signing off.